Welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan. I am a licensed cosmetologist, professional makeup artist, and lover of theatrics. And today we are gonna go through some Beauty Bakerie products and I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts. So I've always wanted to try out Beauty Bakerie, but it was never at a store close to me. Like, I didn't have an Ulta that close and they don't sell it at Sephora. So now that they're offering it in Target, I saw it and I was like, ooh, now's my chance to try it. So I'm super excited. I got a few things and we're gonna test it out and I'm gonna tell you guys what I think. If you are a fan of quality makeup being featured in Target, like I am, will you please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button, and also please consider subscribing to my channel. Let's jump into it. Okay, so I purchased 3 products. I got the Eyeshadow Palette Get That Dough, cute name. I really like the tones of this palette. It's a very neutral toned palette, but there are some warm tones to it. So I'm excited to dip into it. I also ended up getting this really fun orange blush color. It looks so cute. I can't wait to try it. This is a color that I normally gravitate towards when I'm using my own blush, so had to get it. Also got this cute little setting powder in color Plantain. I hope it's the right color, I'm not sure, but the packaging is just so adorable. Yeah, I'm really excited to try it out. As you guys can see, my brows are already done, but I do need to do my foundation and base for my eyes, so I'm gonna do that and then we're gonna jump into it. My Hydro Grip, put that down first. Okay, now everything's on. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the Plantain powder. The packaging is so cute. The gold top is just, I don't know, I think it's so cute. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna set everywhere before we start working on shadow. I can open it with these nails though. Oh Lord. Packaging of this has this, but you can also twist it so that you can close it, which as a makeup artist is genius because you know powder gets everywhere. Always. So I really like that. My wet beauty blender, place that under my eyes. Wow, this is actually very similar in color to the Sacha Buttercup setting powder that I use all the time. Okay, I'm also gonna go directly over my eye as well. Since we're gonna be testing out the eyeshadows, I wanna make sure that there's a smooth canvas so that none of the pigment catches anywhere, and I can give you guys a true representation of what it actually looks like. All right, let's go ahead and dust everything off before we move on. I am impressed. This is just as good, if not maybe a little, I don't want to get ahead of myself. This is, in my opinion so far, just as good as the Sasha Buttercup powder that I use all the time. It is a nice warm pigment. It's making everything nice and matte. But I don't feel like there's that ashy look that sometimes you have when the color is not quite right. This is giving what it is supposed to give so far. So I'm gonna go in with my contour powder now and just kind of hit the areas that I want to be a little bit deeper. Let's move on. I am going to take this lovely kind of warm brown color in the corner and I'm gonna lay that down as my transition color. But why isn't it opening though? Oh, there we go. Okay. Whoa. Noticing right away there is a lot of kick up. I like barely tapped into it and it just kind of like went a little crazy. However, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That usually means that these are pretty pigmented colors. So I'm excited about that. Let's see if it is as pigmented as I think it is. Looks like we have pigment, ladies and gentlemen. It's perfect for a transition color. But that is a lot of kickback. That's a lot. I'm gonna try and dip into it a little bit more gently. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this reddish brown color here, and I'm gonna work that a little bit further down on my lid. I love these warm kind of brown undertones. I think they work really well with everybody, but for me personally, I like warmer tones when I'm going for more of a natural neutral look. So I am digging this so far. Moving right along, I'm going to go ahead and dip into this goldy color right here and put that on my lid. Alright, so I am noticing with this gold, it's gorgeous, but I do have to build it up. It does take a little bit of work, and some pigments work a little bit better when you stamp them. This one, you have to stamp and swipe for it to really get that color to pop. Just something to keep in mind. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this middle shade here, and I'm gonna lay that in my crease. All right, I'm going to take this deepest shade here, and I'm gonna lay that right on the outer corner. Just going to blend that in. Taking that same deeper color, I'm gonna drag that underneath my eye. I'm going to dip into this goldy color right here, and I'm going to lay that right underneath my eye. Throw on some eyeliner. I want to throw on a really simple lash since this look is very natural. I just want to have a little bit of something, but not too much. So let me go do that and I'll be right back. It's time to dip into the blush. This is called Hey Pumpkin, and I'm going to go a little bit ham with it, and I'm gonna lay it on my cheeks and a little bit in towards my eye just because I like that look. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I love that little hint. I know orange is probably not everybody's go-to for blush, but for me, I love seeing an orange blush like this because it's so nice on our deeper skin tones. This is not super pigmented. It just has a nice little hint. I love it. I am so happy. You never really see shades like this, especially at, you know, like a drugstore, so I'm excited. It's not nearly as bold as it looks in the pan. Yes! And just for the fun of it, I'm just going to lay a little bit on my nose as well. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some lips. Let's start off with the eyeshadow. So I love that it is a smaller palette. I don't like to carry really huge palettes. As you guys know, it's hard to pack in my kit. Really like the tones in this palette. Love that they're warm. There are a couple of cool tones, like this is a cool tone, and this I would consider kind of a cool tone, but for the most part, they're all warm tones. I will say the shimmers did give me a little bit of resistance when I was putting them down. It just took a little bit more effort than some of the other shimmers that I have, but you guys know I am a Pat McGrath fan, and keep in mind that I am a little bit biased. Anyway, I do really like the palette. The price point is great. It is $14, which, I mean, you can't beat that. I will say there was a lot of fallout when I dipped into it. Not a huge deal to me, but I know that some people, that does kind of bother them. For me, when there is a little bit of kick up, it means that the pigment is strong, which I'll take pigment over kick up any day, so it's not really that much of a problem for me, but I felt like it was worth noting. I felt like the colors blended pretty easily. The mattes blended really easily. Did have a little bit of trouble with the shimmers, like I said, but I mean, for $14, I'm used to spending a lot more on a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. So to me, that's not bad. Let's talk about Hey Pumpkin. Oh my goodness, I love this cute little packaging. I love the pink, and I also really love the color. As you guys saw, orange to me is a color that I gravitate towards anyway, so I love that they have this and it's available, and the packaging is just adorable. My thoughts on the setting powder. I did like the setting powder. I do feel like you have to be careful with this one because it is a little bit more pigmented than some other setting powders, so you really have to make sure that you whisk everything away. However, it's cute. I like the little component that allows you to turn, what do you call that thing? That allows you to turn it and keep it closed or open it. I thought that's cute. I think the packaging, again, is cute. It's a Black-owned company. Happy to support. Happy that it is at Target. So those are my thoughts on the Beauty Bakerie collection at Target. Super excited that it's there and that I got to try it. Let me know what you guys think about her products. Let me know if there's anything that you feel like I have to try, because I'll definitely go run out and get it. And let me know what you guys thought about this look. If you enjoyed this video, will you please do me a favor and give me a big thumbs up? Also, if you're into this kind of content, please consider smashing that subscribe button. I'd love to have you. I upload videos weekly, and I'd love to see you guys next week. All right, bye.